Hello and welcome to PeriPal. I'm Dr. Faiza Brunner, and today I would like to explain to you how the PeriAdapter is attached to the patient's transfer set. If you look at the various components of the PeriSafe system, you can see that the PeriAdapter is an integral part of the PeriSafe system. The PeriAdapter is a gray part that you see in this picture, which is attached to the patient's transfer set. How is the attachment made? I would like to give you an overview. First picture shows you the PeriAdapter in a sterile packing marked by A, and B indicates the patient's transfer line with a standard mini cap. The second picture shows the PeriAdapter, which is unpacked, and the patient's transfer set without the mini cap. The final picture shows the PeriAdapter, which is already screwed on to the patient's transfer set, and together it would remain so during every cycle. Now, this process is only to be done by a healthcare professional at a health facility. We see now the various parts of the PeriAdapter and the patient's transfer set. A shows the gray-colored PeriAdapter over which a protective cap is attached, indicated by B. The protective cap is replaced after every cycle under sterile measures within the PeriSafe device. Please watch our introductory video presentation on CAPD and APD to get a better understanding on how this is done. C indicates the patient's transfer set. The PeriSafe system only functions with the PeriAdapter on the patient's transfer line. This attachment is done by a healthcare professional under aseptic technique, and thereafter the patient does not remove it anymore from the patient's transfer set. Instead, the protective cap will be replaced automatically after every cycle when using the PeriSafe system. A conventional mini cap is no longer required for the therapy. These are the various steps in attaching the PeriAdapter to the transfer set. Please, first of all, have a sterile mini cap at hand in case by accident the PeriAdapter falls to the ground. Next, remove the protective cap already on the patient's transfer set. Remove a sterile PeriAdapter from its package, then attach it to the patient's transfer set by screwing it on tightly. Make sure that there are no gaps between the PeriAdapter and the transfer set. This picture shows you how a correctly screwed on PeriAdapter should look like. There should be practically no gap between the PeriAdapter and the patient's transfer set. After attaching the PeriAdapter to the patient's transfer line, we would like to do a functional test, or otherwise known as a leak-proof test. Hold the PeriAdapter below the level of the catheter outlet, open the twist-on clamp of the transfer set and check for its tightness. Hold the distant end of the PeriAdapter down, wait for 10 seconds and then close the twist-on clamp. There should be no leakages. If there is a leak, replace the PeriAdapter and the transfer set. Again, I would like to stress that the PeriAdapter should only be attached by a healthcare professional under sterile conditions. The time between fitting the PeriAdapter and the first dialysis cycle should not exceed 48 hours. Let me go through the essential points again in the summary. PeriAdapter is only attached by a healthcare professional. The instructions for its attachment is included with every new set. With every fluid exchange, a new sterile cap is inserted on with the help of the PeriSafe device. So please note that the PeriSafe device can only function when the PeriAdapter is attached to the patient's transfer set. Always do a leak-proof test after the attachment of the PeriAdapter to the patient's transfer set. The protective mini cap used in a conventional therapy is no longer necessary. Thank you for your interest. Please also watch our presentation on CAPD and APD at our website. Bye for now.